Jersey crypto here. Here's a little option for you. Now, my channel has always been mindset. So I'm going to tell you something that I consider with all of the moves I make in the crypto market. And right now there is no rush to do anything, so it's a good time to talk about stuff. It's actually always a good time to talk about things, but when people are in a rush and they're searching for information that they need to respond to quickly, whether it's good advice or not, they either don't execute it well, so then it's not good advice because it's not explained well enough, or they take the wrong advice. So, right now, I'm not giving financial advice, let's make that clear. I'm talking about my own financial advice for myself, because I am not a financial advisor or any type of expert with your money. So you're making your own decisions. But let's be honest, these videos are to contribute to what people are thinking. So, plain and simple, if you can look up the statistics, and you could also go by, I'm sure you've heard this before, the majority of people that invest their money, early investors, let's say, but it's still the majority of investors. There's probably always more new people in the market. The turnover rate is very fast. And that in itself explains the reasoning for this statistic. And I don't know if you know where I'm heading, but I'm about to say it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Most investors lose money investing. Most investors lose money investing. Now, one of the first tricks to become a better investor is you take a majority decision, and it takes some real observation and being attentive and noticing trends to realize if most people are losing money investing, then the majority trend for decision making with how you allocate or exit or enter the market is exactly the decisions that you need to avoid. So if you can figure that out before anything else, automatically you will have an upper hand to the majority. It's as simple as that. So every time, I'm going to give a couple examples. The peaks of the markets, everything's positive, everything feels good. Everyone around you saying positive things. They can't put enough money in. I think we all feel that at the same time. That's when you start pulling money out and putting it aside. You could keep it in the market. We're talking cryptocurrency. Put it in the stablecoins. Eat that whatever little fee it is to transfer your money over to stablecoins. Just put some aside. However much is up to you. But what I think about is if the market can have a 30% drop, you take 30% of your invested money, you put it aside, it drops 30%, you dump it back in, and when it goes back up 30%, you're up 15%. You know what I'm saying? So, that was quick math. I don't know exactly how accurate that is, but I think it's pretty close, actually. Now, everyone's selling. Everyone's selling. You already made the decision. You made the decision before everyone made the decision. So now that everyone's selling, you could be putting that money that you pulled aside, and time frame, I can't give you an exact time frame, but you'll see the numbers drop. And as you see the numbers drop more and more, and you become more and more confident that it's going to slow down, you could take that money and start putting it back in. You're doing what the majority of people are not doing. So, anyone that's selling now, I already sold. I already put stuff aside. I didn't sell everything because I'm a long-term holder, and as far as taxes go and everything else, it becomes a little complicated when you move all of your money out and in and out and in. So you take a decent enough chunk, you put it aside, and then you reinvest it when you're most confident. Because you already made the decision to pull out. So you became more responsible than everyone else. And now you get to have the benefit of when everyone else is late pulling their money out and already lost that 30%, you could put money in. That's how you should be feeling right now. So if you're not feeling that way, and again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, other than for myself. If you're not feeling that way, say you didn't, if you didn't touch your money, you didn't touch your money. Just watch it. If you don't need it, that's fine too. You're an observer with your money in the market. You don't want to be a dead fish investor though either, because you're not going to gain as much money as you could have. And but learn this stuff first. If you just are able to just put money in every time the market's way down, that's fine too. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be active at all, you don't want to touch it, that's fine too. You got to know what your abilities are. And if you're being very conservative and you don't have any stress about whatever you're investing, it's fine, whatever it does, that's fine. But if you're trying to make money and be able to pay yourself periodically, even if it's a small amount, being able to pay yourself out of your investments and still have a substantial amount of money in there, that's a successful investor that a lot of people don't get to be. So there's different approaches. There's different ways to accomplish that. But all in all, it's the same ideology. You take the trend, the current trend, and you form a strategy that goes against the trend. And I'm talking the psyche of the other investors. Because if you take the majority decision and you work against that, as far as take 30% of your portfolio and work against the majority, you're going to flatten all those losses that the majority see. You're going to flatten those losses a lot. It's as simple as that. You can apply that to any market. Any market. So, take that and think about it and do what's right for you. Jersey Crypto. We're always looking for those crypto gains, baby. But sometimes it takes patience, and right now you got time. I'm talking May 16th. Let's keep our eye on that date. It's in my gut. There's There's a collective reasoning behind it. I have a couple videos explaining a little bit more about it. Go back, watch all my videos. I try to be entertaining. It's not all positive, but it's majority positive, but it's not, I'm not a pumper. You know what I mean? I try to get into the realistic. Let's see if I can do this. This is crazy. Oh my God, I'm off-roading right now with the Escape. Oh! That's what happens when people block lanes. Sometimes you gotta just drive off the road, baby! Alright, guys, enjoy your day.